Tuesday. Today's what now? Today's 11th of February. It's about 7:28 right here on Dominica, the Nature Island. Welcome to the Narin Show. Welcome to the most talked about show. Yes, neighbor. So as the second song starts to come in, we're just gonna drop it for you. We got this new thing here from the man called JD, Jude Deloney. JD, you're riding high, JD boy, big things are going. You have taken that craft so serious. I remember when you came at Elimination so many years ago. Did you make it? The first time I can even recall, but you have remained consistent. So big up, my brother, big up. So JD, you like a motivation for so many of us. I'm not complaining, I'm never one to complain. Let me say good morning to your manager, Ashanta. Big up yourself, Ashanta. Take it like a woman, take it like a woman. Ashanta, take it like a woman, Tan. Your man talking. Jumba day. Rumba day. JD, I suspect you have to think of a song for me next year, you know, with Pelham. One from you, one from Pelham. Whoa. Parliament opened yesterday and oh boy, it was a funny exercise. Very humorous, but let me just say, yesterday, Mrs. Skerritt, you deserve an award. You deserve some kind of a recognition, sir. So I am telling you, I am giving you the MVP for yesterday. Yes, my brother. That was nice. I think you have grown in that position and you have the house under control. Big up yourself, Mr. PM. Big up. And what you did, you know, you allow me to just go back down memory lane and remember some of the bus drivers who probably were critical in my upbringing. As I traverse Roseau to go to St. Joseph Isaiah Thomas Secondary School, you know. So I'm just going to take some time this morning on the Narin Show to highlight some of the bus drivers that came back to mind. So big up yourself, Mr. Scary. That was a little inspiration there for me to remember the bus drivers. Yes, sir. So the first bus driver we're going to highlight this morning is the man called Shekelek. Sheke. I remember this guy back in the days. Sheke still driving bus now. Big up yourself, Shekelek. What about man like Oris? Oris have paved the way for his son Devon now. And Chris. As for Chris Flora, you have to respect Chris, eh? That's a man that started to drive bus maybe around 18 years and today I don't know how much buses he have, too numerous to mention. That man has taken. So I was saying people like Chris have taken that taxi business as a real business, a real venture, you know. What about man like Gordon Michel? My uncle used to call him Shaye Va. You carrying win. But look a serious man with Gordon Michel. I think he's a Theo feeling real. But we call him Gordon Michel. Then when I used to go Isaiah Thomas, we had a man called Bing. What about Hiram? All you remember them people from my school days? Big up the bus drivers, big them up. And if you're from St. Joe, you would know a man called Shubaba. I think we used to call him Shoebix. Right, Oprah? Then you had man like Scratchy, Big Scratchy, Little Scratchy. So many bus drivers. If you go down to Bowie, you will find a man called Cock. I think he's dead now. May his soul rest in peace. Hawkins, Tiako. And I will always remember Tiako, especially when my dear sister Linda comes to mind. Narina and Tiako coming. Bless. And big up man like Master. Big up man like Master right now, you know, Master in the US of A. Big up yourself. I remember my bus drivers, you know, I remember them. People like Isaiah from Massac, Gogos, Flex, you know. Big up this guy, Ernad, you know, from Massac Pats, you know. Theodore, big up all yourself, man. Danny, one time, blessings, you know. Big up all the bus drivers, Big them up, Mr. Skerritt. I'm gonna say good morning to Minetta James right now. Minetta James, as we talk about the bus drivers, you know, I can't go without saying Papa. I cannot leave out Papa. Danley, that's my classmate, you know. So Minetta, he continued to rest, but big up man like Papa. You know, these bus drivers, nothing wasn't too much for them to do for you. With all your load, you go in market, Papa would still pick you up. So continue to rest, Papa. Continue to rest. That's my classmates. And if you're from Maho, if it's one bus driver you must never forget, is a man called Fufu. Angelo Charles or something like that. I think is Wadik's father. Fufu. I don't go in Jimit. That time Jimit wasn't as buoyant as it is right now. Fufu tell you, man, who I reaching. But look at man, you have to go market early in the morning. You guaranteed to meet Fufu. You know, you guaranteed to meet that man. So we're just giving respect to the bus drivers. The bus drivers. Right here in the Calypso Association, we too have our own bus drivers, our own taxi men. Big up man like Ras Kelly with so many years managing the taxi industry, tourism vibes. Big up yourself, Ras. Ras, pass it, Ras, pass it. What about man like Fredo's, a troublesome bus driver, but that man in that business for a while. We have man like Comforter as well, and the great Lugas. So Calypsonians are also bus drivers. Big them up. So that was just me, you know, paying homage to the bus drivers. And as I said, I got the inspiration from the Prime Minister, Mr. Skerritt, as he talk about bus drivers and bus drivers and bus drivers. So sometimes you have to just listen and see what you can pull out. So big up yourself, PM, big up yourself, you know. So that was it on the bus drivers. We felt it was a civic responsibility to come and, you know, give a little big up to, yes, a big up, good morning, Dean, a big up to the drivers. Just continuing, you know, song number 2, a thing from the man called Healer, a thing penned and composed and produced by Jerry Lloyd. Calypsonians are sounding good. The wrong 2 is coming on, it's shaping. The songs are coming in. We're waiting to hear from man like Observer as well. I suspect Observer have a bomb cooking. I suspect he have a nuclear bomb. Big up my president one time, Calypso, we're gonna maintain it, you know, we're gonna maintain it. But from the first time I heard this song, I said, oh my God, Lady Star, that have Jerry Lloyd all over it. You know, Jerry Lloyd have a kind of a sharp and far-reaching voice. Well done, Mr. Lloyd. I like the vibes. I like the music, you know, I like it. So big up yourself, Healer. That's song number 2 from the man called Healer, a young, talented Calypsonian doing his thing, making his contribution, showing the young people that, yes, you too must get involved. Get involved. So yes, Giselle, I have a little red in my tie. It may not be to the extent that you would like, but I have a little red because this week it's all about love. It's all about Valentine's, and we know on Friday, all roads going down. We're going down to Cabrit. Kempinski, take your lady out. You have no choice. You haven't got to worry where to take her. We are making that enabling environment available to you. It will start at Kempinski and you don't know where it might end. Kempinski? Somebody just reminded me, I forget the man called Rasta, Daryl Esprit. Big up them fellas guys who conduct on their bus. What about Corky? How can I forget Corky? That man was my stepfather at one point, Marlon Dad. Big up yourself, Corky. That was a man, aka top ranking. Thank you very much for that, Felicia. Thank you very much. So we big up the bus drivers, because now everybody have a ride. Before that wasn't the case. Big them up. So we're taking another thing there, another second song from Minister Gregory Riviere, aka Caressa. That minister not living Calypso for nobody. He have put cabinet on the alert, or you will not stop the Calypso from coming from him. So big up yourself, King Caressa, that's my fellow executive on the Dominica Calypso Association executive. Big up yourself, big up, big up. Yes. Yes, all I Caressa is so crafty, you know, it's so crafty. He's so talented with the way he makes his song. You see how he just flip it? And it is so enjoyable. Whether you're on the blue side or the green side or the red side, you must enjoy the songs from the man called Caressa. That man doesn't give you no underhand kind of a blue, no dirty blue. You get it nice and sweet, a nice like a job. Big up yourself, King. Big up, big up. Yes. So this year's final is going to be very interesting. Who is going to be king? This time around there, it is so competitive. It is so competitive. I'm not going to crown anybody right here on the Narin Show, but I can tell you, don't underestimate anybody. Don't rule out anybody. Every Calypsonian there has the opportunity to be monarch. Whether man or woman, you can be monarch. So go out there and give it your best. Give it your best. Back to our programming. We said on Friday, all the roads leads to Kempinski. Am I getting the correct name? But they mind me. I do not want to be sued. But we're going down to that beautiful resort in Cabrit. We're taking our lady we don't have to wonder where to go. Whether you're 19 years, whether you're 20, 35, 40, 60, all roads leads to Kempinski for the wonderful. I'm gonna bring down the curtains now, and but I'm inviting all of you. You can't miss it. Miss it and blame yourself. Check at Churro Spot for your tickets in advance. It's gonna be slightly higher at the gate, so avoid that gate price and get your tickets now. That extra price at the gate, you can buy a drink or two. So check at Churro Spot. The man Bassi, big up yourself, Ras Kelly. Events, 5-star events, big up one time. That's the point where we're gonna say goodbye, but we're gonna take in a little bit of a thing from Hunter. A thing he called a souk calypso. Remember soukous? You can dance. Boy, Hunter, that's a versatile one. That's a unique piece. Soukous calypso. Different vibes. A different breed of calypso. A different, mix it up nice. Tell them, Hunter. Tell them. We're just gonna take in a little bit of this one, So we're gonna say good morning to a man called Pa Ben Emil Serra in Miami. Big up yourself, Emil. Pa Ben, big up yourself. That's a calypso fan, a calypso patron, a man that love the art form. One love, my cousin, one love, and you must bring the thing in for Ras Kelly and myself. But I know you have us locked down. Big up, Pa Ben. Big up. And Alex Bruno, Diaspora Link Up. Come and have it on the Narin show now. I will invite all you. I will give all you. So Jenny Joseph, Shirley Jenny Joseph, good morning to you and Mama. Shirley, I will see you at the finals. You will see me there because the guest artist lineup for this finals is just as good as the competitive lineup. You have myself, you have Sour, you have Insider, you have Lady S, you have so many of us, Tronada, you just name it. Look out for us at the grand finals. One love, one love, one love.
Cabrits Resort Kempinski Dominica alongside Stardom 10 and Portsmouth Festival Commission present Valentine's Night with a Twist. Yes, you heard right. Valentine's Night with a Twist. This Friday from 10 p.m. at Kempinski. Come dine in class while you listen to some sweet calypso music by some of Stardom top calypsonians such as Checker, Scrunter, Hunter, Sour, Danny Chess, Insider, Observer, The Web, Bingo, Caressa, Lugas, Abia, and Tasha P. Just to name a few. Backed up by the Caribbean's #1 party band, the Swinging Stars. Portsmouth's very own King Miko will be making a special appearance. There will be performances by senseis and costume bands. The Queen contestants will also be making an appearance. The price is only $50 in advance and $60 at the door. Promotional prices on drinks all night long. So this Valentine's night, we are doing something outside the box. Come dine in class and listen to some sweet calypso music at Kempinski. Happy Valentine's Day to you. See you at Kempinski Friday night.